good, yeah, good day. Hey Heather, hey John, can you just let me know that you can hear the feed? Hey, Kara, welcome. Raul, oh my goodness, all the old gang are here. How exciting. So just waiting for people to find the feed. I'll just add it to a couple of groups. Just give me a moment, guys. Welcome, welcome on this overcast morning, Saturday morning here in Australia. I don't know what it's like in Sydney for you guys, but it's a bit gloomy today. So just waiting. Just let me grab people. So welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's raining up in Sydney as well. Thanks, Raul. Hopefully it will ease this today and give you some sun later. Yes, all the originals are back in the house, John. Yeah, very exciting. Give me a sec. So I'm a little, technology is not my friend this morning, so I'm going a bit slow. So just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. And of course, after you watch this video, you might like to comment or tag if you're watching on YouTube, because that also gets the algorithms up. And if you are watching on Facebook, please feel free to share it around or tag your mates if you feel that this little piece of channeling is useful for others. Yeah. Or big piece of channeling. We'll see what we do. Yeah. We'll see what we do. Okay, guys. So just while people find this, let's just settle. Let's just settle. So I really wanted to hop on as a way of working with, I feel, the energies of June and whatever they may have to offer us. Let's see what comes through in the channel. I'll bring through some light language in usual fashion. We'll work with what comes. I'll pick an oracle pack as well, and we'll see what comes from there as well. So we'll just have a bit of fun on this Saturday morning and see what arises. Anything anyone wishes to share during the feed, please shout out. Any themes that are arising for you, or anything you want to share about your own personal process, feel free to slap in the comments and we'll see what comes. Yeah. And we'll work with some crystals as usual, and we'll just see what the energy has to offer us today at the beginning of June, the middle of the year. Yeah. So I think we'll pick the elemental oracle cards. Yeah. The elemental oracle cards. Yeah. But first, I think while I'm just shuffling away, I just really wanted to yeah, I feel that this is what I wanted to tune in a little bit about today, Raul. So thank you for mentioning that. Yeah. So I've been feeling that we're going to have a lot of shifts in the pineal, in the pineal and in the neural net or the neural cap of the body. And this has been priming in the last month. So many people have been feeling, as Raoul said, a lot of old energy return, like old themes, old patterning, old mental plane restrictions, or mental plane restrictions have been bouncing back into our consciousness or up from the depths, really, of the subconscious to be integrated, to be worked with and cleared and released from our being, So this is part of the ongoing acceleration, ongoing energies that are coming in to really amplify our energy field. And I was guided to work with the pineal specifically at the next event that I'll be doing in Sydney, the 6/6 next Thursday evening in Sydney. A 2-hour transmission that you're welcome to attend in person or online. I'll put the link below later. I've named it Pineal Presence. So what I feel, as I wrote the blurb for the event, I was guided to talk about a diamond cap or a diamond light interface that's wanting to come in to replace some of our old neural mapping that also links us into the matrix, if you will. So this is matrix, our family of origin, the way we were socialized growing up. So all of this is ongoingly dismantling from the individual and the collective field. But specifically in this month, I feel we're going to have a lot of rewiring of the pineal and the whole brain area, so that we may come into more expanded consciousness and connection and release out some of the small cramping of the mind that we individually do and collectively do around fear, around old patterning, blah, blah, blah. And there is a lot, obviously, of fear been propagated through the collective field at the moment with one thing and another, of course. So it's really a tumultuous time to really step up your practices. So stepping up your practices this month, whether it's grounding, whether it's energy work, whether it's getting yourself an energy healing session or rebalancing, always useful at this time where so much is been activated and shifted. Yes, so this month feels like it's sort of like a doorway. I feel like too, Julie, a doorway to the new. Something's ready to leave, and we're ready. And I know many of us have been feeling this kind of anticipation, anxious excitement around something new coming in. We've been doing the hard yards. There's been a lot of energies that have been clearing so that we can step into this new phase of soul light, reclaiming energies from the past, so that we may become much more soul infused and bring forth new creation. So it has felt a little stop-starty, and I still feel that will flow into this month, but there's a big expansion I feel coming. And this is the letting go of a mental concept or a mental perception of who you are as a being, so that you can accelerate and ground and bring in this new energy. I worked with a group in Perigian Beach Sunday last week. It was called Presentation of Light. Blew my socks off. The energies that are coming in, super high, super golden at the moment. I feel like there's a changing of there's changing of the frequencies that we connect to, whether you want to call that source frequency from different coordinates, or whether you wish to say that it is new guides, new energies coming in for you. I think you could say either or, but we are definitely in this very deep core transition, so that we can shift into a very new self-concept, which will bring forth a new arising, I guess, a new arising within our being. So then the 6/6 is also the new moon, yeah. So it does feel like there's so much mental energy this month. There's so much mental energy to clear, to release, and to activate this diamond cap or core shield that's going to shield some of your neural pathway from the matrix, if you will, from the matrix energy, from the collective field, but disconnect you from that, and also strengthen your neural capacity to receive light. Because the problem that some of us are having in this transition is that we keep getting fried by the solar frequencies and the other energies that are coming in to accelerate our body. Now, we are being pushed to the max at the moment to evolve, yeah? From the Earth's evolving, we are evolving. So this is causing little quirks, distresses, and whether it's in your psychology or whether it's in your physical body. So the way that they want the energy or spirit, or if you wish to call it spirit, is helping us this month, I feel, is to bring in this neural repatterning that will help you to absorb and integrate and process this high frequency without as much frying to your nervous system and neural pathway system. So let us pick 3 cards, and then we'll also work with some crystals. Yeah. So all in all, a mental plane month, I feel. Working with the mental plane, working with dissolution of the old and stabilization of a new patterning, stabilization of a new patterning that it wishes to come in right now. Yeah? Okay. So just picking 3 cards. Yeah, 3 cards. And I placed into my feed earlier in the week the desire to pace myself, and maybe other people also needing that at the moment. The energies are quite accelerated. They are jacking up the collective nervous system. So you may wish to just not... There's a lot coming at us to create, yes? There's a lot coming at us constantly now as we vibrate at this faster electric frequency, bringing a lot of potential into our field. So it's important to stay grounded and discern, yes? Discern what projects, people, synchronicities and situations you wish to anchor into and continue to grow within, because some of what's coming towards you may not be in alignment or may not be useful, and it could be just the universe throwing things at you. Yeah. So just be careful to be in discernment around your choices and not run with the accelerated energy and say yes to everything. Okay, because then you can have the potential of burning out this month because of the accelerated frequencies. Yeah. So let's check out some of the cards today. So I'm working with the Elemental Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. Yeah, it's the wrong way around, but you get the idea. Yeah. And so first one, atoms. Everything is connected by the same building blocks of matter. You are electric and vibrating in motion. Being stagnant in your beliefs and growth is unnatural. Building and changing is natural. There is room for infinite variety. So I feel like this is just an extension of what I was saying around, this energy is quite electric. It's bringing in new energy, yeah? And so it's important, because there's so much energy, yes, Raoul, it's important to move with it. So whether it's exercise, whether it's channeling your thoughts and writing it down, automatic writing, it's important to keep your energy in flow, because you could get into a little bit of stagnation and mind cramp if you let it sort of sit and don't and sort of hunker down in it. Yeah, so allow yourself to flow with the speed, not to burn out with it, but just keep, if you are energized and you have got a lot, but it hasn't got a place yet. It hasn't got a place yet to anchor in creatively. Just work with it physically, mechanically. I go to the gym, I do yoga, just do what you need to do to keep your body in balance through this very highly electrical month. Yeah, a very highly electrical month. Okay. Second card is time and discipline. Time and discipline. Yeah. 41. Find out the causes of procrastination and resistance. Do not miss your opportunities. Someone is wasting your time. Be aware of this. You have infinite time on the planet. Use it well. So I think this is also, yes, about balance, about where are you putting your energy, who are you choosing to give energy to, whether it's actually within connection or whether it's your mind going over old scenarios that sort of drain you. Where do you want to be putting your energy this month? Because it's such an electrical mind month, mental plane month, there's going to be a lot of chatter. There's going to be a lot of electricity in the pineal, in the neural pathways. So you're going to be on fire. So you're sparking. So where do you want to place your attention? And if you have a potential to make critical thinking or go over some sort of old trauma loops, then that could ramp up if you're not careful. So who do you want to be? Where do you want to be focusing your energy? How do you want to be focusing your energy this month? Very important that you stay stable, anchored. You might even want to be in nature and ramping up your meditation practice or breath practice, if you will. So, and even as I talk and bring through these energies, it's super quick, super fast. So before I go to the third card, I just want to work with this dragon's egg, yeah, whoop. So this dragon egg is black obsidian, so very grounding, very earthing, but also representative of renewal, rebirth, hatching of the new. So yeah, last night I was in my dream state. I imagined this butterfly that was kind of has his or her wings closed, yeah. And so it's like we're there. We've actually come out of the cocoon, the chrysalis, and we're just, I feel this month, just before the opening of the wings, we're already out of the cocoon. We're just kind of settling and dusting off, and we're almost ready to fly. Yeah, we're almost ready to open those wings. So it's going to be important to ride with these energies with as much ease and grace as you can as we sort of expand into this new way. Yeah, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. So this is a dragon's egg or a pineal, if you will, a pine cone, a pineal energy. And so I'm just going to work with this right now to balance. It's sort of like a balancing of your pineal center, your third eye. I'll continue this in the 6-6 portal. So if you feel to, come along or would join online. And we're just going to sort of release tensions in the pineal because of the amount of electrical charge that has been filtrated through our systems at the moment. Okay? So just allow this energy to work with you. Shanda Daraka Bodoraganaka Bagotaka Badraka Borka Bakadaka Badakanaka. Shalabakatiki Putuke Badanaka Putugo de Ganaka. Shipatakadanaka Badaka Botutu de Ganaka Badadanaka. Shabataganaka Badanaka Shalabagote de Badanaka. Shalabogonanaka the Kiputaganaka Kananaka. Shalabagotu Nanaganaka. Shalabaganaka Shalabagudu. Shalabagana Kudu. Shalabakana Kudu de Kebadanaka. Shalabakudu nanaka badudu the Dikanaka. Shalabakudu the Dekebananaka to go do. Shalodudu. Shalodudu the Dekebadananaka. Shalabananaka badananaka. Shalabananaka banananaka. Shalabarka parka. So just taking a breath. Feeling that energy. So while I was working with that energy, very much the black dragons, so they're coming in to help us. Yes, thank you, Jeannie. Help us hone this energy. Help us hone the pineal, yeah? Help us hone the pineal and help us hone this energy in so that we may innovate with it, so that we may create, because this month could easily be very scattering to the mind, because there's such a boom of energy. If we're not careful, we're just all over the place, yeah? So it's how do we focus, yeah? How do we stay focused, not go into procrastination and sort of ditziness, yeah, which we all can do. So it's to catch yourself if you're feeling a little ungrounded or a little like old thoughts are kind of encapsulating you, then come back to the body and the breath and recognize that this is a clearing month of the mental plane so that we may expand radically. And as we expand radically, new energies, new innovations, new guides are waiting for us at this time. Yeah? Okay. So let's work with the third card for today. Mountain clarity. Yeah. There is an advantage to looking at things from a higher perspective. You are close to something you are too close to something to see it properly and clearly. Take the high ground. Look at the big picture. Are you making too big a deal of something? So I think this is also in relation to where is your mind going to go this month? Are you going to take a more expanded perspective of what is happening, both in your energy system, because it's often as we integrate these faster energies, these electrical energies, and we shift the mind, then there's a bit of disruption to the ego, and then there could be a bit of troublemaking. So if you can catch that troublemaking at the gate, if you will, at the mental gate, and try and shift your perspective to a higher perspective of that this too will pass. This is a energetic tumble drying moment, yeah, in the mental realm, so that we can spin off what no longer serves and really accelerate into new realms and new perceptions and innovations. Yeah, so it's a very exciting month. It's a very electric month. So be aware of what you do need to do to support your mind and your nervous system through this month, because it will be very fast, very, very fast, as it has been building up to. Yeah. So, but I do feel like this energy is almost in a is to have a breakthrough moment, and we will have some epiphanies, I feel. I think around the solstice, or just a couple of days after, I feel like there's going to be a sense of relief, a sense of as we sort of pop through the other side of this energy, and you know, this wave settles within us, and we are able to move forward with a little bit more ease. So it's building. It's building to the solstice now, yeah? And yeah, so let's work with a few more pieces before we go, yeah? Yeah. So this guy. So I posted a few skulls that are on sale yesterday on my wall. You might want to click down and have a look at that if you wish. This one is very cool dude. I call him Mr. Teeth. As you can see, he's got a pair of big teeth, and he's a blue flower agate skull, yeah? So bringing in that blue ray energy. So Archangel Michael, if you will. Again, strengthening the pillar. Again, and this is sort of to activate the pineal. Again, it's a pineal activation that's going to sort of open a blue light, and then it's just going to sort of stream down into your base and down through the earth. Yeah. So again, an opening, an expansion, and a grounding down into the earth. Yeah. So again, just listen to the sound. Okay. Jabaduda de banana kabududo de gebedegi bananaka. Shalabagara bata de gibudo nonoka bananaka. Shilabada de kibudo de gebedegi bugodo da dananaka. Shalabadanana kapatanana kiputanana. Shilebati koto to de kabudonana kapoteke batananaka. Shalabati petiki petiki tiki tiki tiki. Shilebetiki tiki 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 tiki. Shilebati kabunondo de kipanana kashalapatoto. Shilepatuto riki pananana shalaka, shalapakuri ananana, ashalaka, shalabakana orki anana, shileketiki. So let that energy just drop from your pineal center down into your base. And into the earth below. So, because this month, yeah, take a breath. So because this month is such an electrical, charged up month, working on the mental realm, it's going to be good to do a lot of earthly practices, and work with adapting in these times, because you know you may need to adapt your practices and your energy flow depending whether you are very heightened or in sort of a more exhausted state, depending on the day and the energies. Yeah, so keeping in balance, and only you know for your body at this time what is useful for you, yeah, personally. So let me bring in this guy. This guy is Herkimer, I think, but definitely Shungite. Could be quartz. Shungite dragon though. So this dragon is going to bring through some frequency for your electromagnetic field. That is your light body, that is your nervous system. So this is just to help with this heightened frequency that we are been invited to integrate into our systems, yeah, so that we can really think outside the box, yeah, really expand our consciousness and bring in new creations in whatever way feels right to us as an individual, yeah. So focus on your hearts, focus on your high hearts, and focus on your solar plexus, yeah. So this is to help these chakras to align and work with the energies that are coming through. Yep, and great to put Shungite in your water bottles. Thanks, Julie. Yeah. And I've got all sorts of pieces of Shungite, pillars, pyramids, and the like, skulls. If you wish to connect with Shungite, just shoot me a message, yeah. Allow these energies to ripple through you. So as these energies anchor in, we expand into peace. Yeah. Can you feel that? Can you sense the shift? Instead of being up here in a kind of mental pineal, we come back in and down. Yeah. So Shungite can help with that, bringing us out of the mental into the heart and the solar plexus center, where we need to sit, yeah, where we need to sit at this time, because it's very easy to jump up. So we've got to keep bringing our energy down, because then when it's focused, we can create. When we're sort of too hard to really get, to sustain creativity in a focused flow. Yeah. So, how are we doing? Any other questions while I'm here? There's maybe a couple more pieces that I'll work with before we go. So with these energies that are coming in, yeah, with these energies that are coming in, the client sessions that I've been doing lately are really all about bringing all timelines into one, yeah? Hey, Tarika. Bringing all timelines into the one center, yeah? And when I say center, I'm talking about the central pillar, yeah? So many of our tribe have had many experiences that have felt in other lives, that have felt either quickly disorientating, put a lot of fear into us, or all of that, like past life trauma, in other words, in a small t. Yeah. So and so what we're doing, we are resolving through our energy work, through our multidimensional template, to bring back all this energy, or so fragmented energy, into the now. We don't need to really dwell in what happened in the past, because that sometimes also just triggers up, you know, fears and blocks and restrictions. Yeah. So if we can just allow the energy to come back and return, and then feel the emotions, feel the body, and allow it to process. We are, with this electrical energy, we're processing vast amounts of charge at the moment. So it's pretty intense. But this is bringing back all of us to the now, so that we may feel our magic, feel our innate power that maybe has been fragmented off in other realms or other timelines, and we are doing a real multidimensional healing from this realm, from this physical vessel. So and that is why so many beings are interested in us and the evolution of the planetary consciousness and what is happening right now as we make this dimensional shift over a bit of time, of course. But they are watching us because as we do this deep transformation, it's also freeing up aspects or soul extensions in other realms. So it's very, there's a lot of eyes on us, and it's an important process, yeah? And it's all going and it's all going the way it needs to. Yeah, it can't be too quickly, or our bodies would malfunction. Yeah. As we can see, some people are already choosing that this frequency is enough for them and exiting, and that's their choice, of course. Contract made a long time ago, if that's the case. Yeah. So it's a very fast oscillating speed that people with certain densities aren't going to continue, or some people are doing a lot now to release density, so they are going to continue. But it's all been planned. It's all synchronistic and perfect, really. Yeah. So I would like to work with this guy. Isn't he cool? He's a platypus, if native Aussie, yeah, native Aussie, very on the land and in the waters, yeah. So adaptable, yeah. This one is Gabbro, or mystic melanite, yeah. So he's got a little bit of magic with him. He's got a little bit of magic, yeah. And his aura is violet and sparkly gold, yeah. So he is holding that energy of Merlin, the Merlin lineage, yeah, the Merlin lineage, the magic, the alchemy. So he's popped onto this morning to sort of really just support us in remembering the magic that we are and the alchemy that is coming through as we dissolve the density, yeah, within us, as we dissolve the mental restrictions that we've placed on ourselves through the matrix or the our origin story, yeah, then we are freed to really be highly creative and alchemists, yeah. And this is part of the evolution of the cellular consciousness of each of us, and the evolution of healing, the evolution of new technology that is wishing to be birthed around the physical body and what it is capable of. So we can expect in the future new revelations and innovations around the DNA and the cell consciousness. Yeah, and this is just the start of it. I feel this is just the start of it that we're in. Okay. So just let this energy work with your cells, work with your DNA. Yeah, it is kind of like an ignition or an initiation into alchemy. Yeah, into alchemy. Okay. So take a breath. Allow this energy of golden violet light to infuse into your cells. Sugar barakaban, darakabarkan, darakabarkan, darki. Shilly, 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 shilly. Shilly, 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 shilly. Shilly porco, parki, parkan, darkabarki, pukut kanaga. Shilly parkan, darpul, perki, parkan, darparkan, darka. Purki, parkan, darparkan, darkabarka. Anchor now into your heart and solar plexus. Feeling your base, a golden thread going through your base. Reaching deep into the center of the earth. as it reaches into the center of the earth, an emerald light is received through this golden cord and raises up through to the base of your body. And it sort of sits there at the base of your body, this beautiful emerald light. And it's like a lotus, really. It's like you're sitting on a lotus, like you would if you were at a Buddhist deity, for example. And you are seated on this lotus, feeling that cushion, that energy, holding you, nourishing you, so that you feel held and supported this month, and that you can lower your frequency down into the lower chakras and be held there by the earth. Yeah. So it is a month of intense electrical charge. Yeah. Intense electrical charge that will bring in, if we can stabilize within it, new concepts, new mind, new self-concepts. So this is exciting, exhilarating, and a discipline practice to hold. Yeah. So if you're feeling a little scattered or destabilized, you might want to come back to this video just as a reminder of what is happening this month. It's big. Work with the grounding crystals, whether it's black obsidian, shungite, tourmaline. They'll be good to help you, yeah, this month, and to really follow your own inner guidance, as always. Follow your inner guidance. And I will be taking this big guy to Sydney, yeah. So if you feel inspired to come and join me in person, I've got about 2 spots left in the room in Crow's Nest on the 6th of the 6th, which is only next Thursday night, yeah. Please shout out. Otherwise, I'll be there for one-on-one sessions from the 5th to the 7th of June, back in the Sunshine Coast on the 8th, but I'm also available online either or in Sydney or in Sunshine Coast if you're wanting to work with me one-on-one at this time. So thank you so much for tuning in. Wishing you well on another big month ahead. Stay grounded, stay connected, and I will catch you very soon, guys. Bye for now. Well, I will say bye for now in a second when I can turn it off. So see you guys.